A life before a better way. I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia, to a single mother. She raised me, in the church, just to do the right thing and just to grow up. Raised me as a man, even though I didn't have my father. It affected me that I didn't have my father, but she kept me grounded, and did the best she could. Was a bit mischievous growing up. Got into some trouble here and there. So I became a teenager, started drinking a little more heavily. The weed became involved in the mix sometimes. And then eventually, as I got to my 20s, I'd say, started drinking real heavy. Mainly during my military days. I realized I needed help when I started to, not responsibilities that I had, I wasn't, following them. Sometimes maybe it was late to work, or maybe I was getting up too late, or just decided to just being irresponsible, drinking heavily. I can't say marriage calmed me down, because I was married for 17 years. That actually had my wife, who was actually my accountability. So she kept me grounded, kept me from getting in a lot of trouble, and just kept me, being responsible, knowing what I needed to do. But I still was drinking in the mix. I still was an alcoholic. I didn't want to admit it then, but I had the ups and downs like a roller coaster. It kind of went different directions at times, and I realized I started to need help. As time went on. I'll say within the last 5 years when I realized I really needed to go somewhere, because a lot was going on. I was starting to lose jobs, and I lost my wife. And once I lost my wife, I started to lose all major things in my life, my house. I'm losing major things. I'm starting to realize I done lost control completely. So that's when I realized I need to go get some help from someone, or, I know God is the main person that can help, but He wants us to, take the initiative and go get help and do something about it. Well, I heard about A Better Way. My mom knew something about it. She told me about it first a while ago. And I think she knew I had a problem, but I know she knew I had a problem, but she didn't know how to come at me about it, how to, conversate with me about it. So she told me about this place, and I was like, I'm not going to no kind of rehab, period. That's not the question. That's not, why would I do that? I didn't have a problem like that. In denial big time. I also heard about it later on down the road. I got in legal trouble also over the past 5 years too. So once I started getting in more legal trouble, then my law office told me, hey, it's a place called A Better Way too. This is a good place. They recommended it. And ironic thing is I ran into a friend of mine in the past, and he said something about it as well. So I knew some people that went there. I went to another program, but I knew some people that went to A Better Way, and it helped them out. And I wish I had went. When I first pulled up to A Better Way, and I said it's a beautiful place. Well, it's the first thing I noticed. I said it's a lot of nice landscaping and houses, and at the same time I'm like, I don't want to get out this car that my mom brought me in, because I'd rather be drinking right now, and I definitely don't want to go to no rehab center. This is not. No, I'm ready to go back home, actually. That's how I really felt about it. So I was like, no, I'm not doing this. It was hard enough to get me here in the first place. But me being a responsible person, I realized I had to do it. It was something I had to do, and I said, there's gotta be something good to come out of it. All right, the structure at A Better Way, when I first heard about it, it was basically, it's like, this is a lot of rules, and I don't want to do them. I really don't care about these rules that much. But then I realized, hey, well, I need to follow rules and everything. That's how it goes. And definitely I want to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:45, just not having it. Usually I'm drinking that early. So, I had to get up early in the morning and, then, get ready for the day, do our devotion and everything. That's the best part about devotion. I wish that was longer, because I really needed it. Kept me in touch with God and spiritually grounded and connected to Him. So, but it's it's a lot of structure to kind of help you to stay on track and get you in the right place. The Brotherhood at a Better Way is something I haven't ever seen before. I've been a lot of places and used to be in the military, and I've seen the brotherhoods there. But here it's totally different. You see God is moving around this place, and you see other people, other guys just like me, and situations are different, circumstances are different, but we all have something in common. A lot of times it's brokenness, and we suffer from anxiety, anger, rage. We grew up in houses that we had issues in our households, single family households, and all kind of problems. And when we here, we talk to each other and pray with each other and listen to each other, what we have to say, and try to help each other through our problems. And that's something that I feel I've been a helpful person in my life, but it put me on another level of servitude, I say. I look at it as, I go to the verse, Mark 10:45, just like what it says about Jesus. He came to be a servant and not to be served. So A Better Way has taught me a lot more patience. It's taught me a lot more humility. It's taught me about brotherhood here, and it's really just taught me how to love better as well. Something I really wouldn't have seen in a million years, not me personally. It's taught me to spend more time with the Lord, which is something I grew up knowing, but it's too selfish to really act on it. And you realize once you start, the Lord has never left you, so He's always keeping you safe, and He's watching over us. And it's just let you know you need to invest a lot more of your time into getting closer to Him. That's what He wants us to do anyway. So it's taught me to kind of take it slowly and just pay attention to what He's saying to you, what He's doing, and not of your own doing. It taught me also just to be grateful for what He does for you, what the Lord does for you. Because being here, you're here for 18 months without social media or phone. You're away from the world, and you get time to lock into Him. And I think that's very important, because the most important thing is a relationship with Him in the first place. So it just gets you closer, and it really put me on the right path. Got me from not having drank anything in over a year, and it's really been a great experience. The ministry is great. The people, love the people here. It's been great. I'll always be a part of this ministry and for what it's taught me.